Hi everybody, how's it going? My name is Javi, I can draw. This is the third video for the how to draw faces. No, I'll be back. How to draw human expressions and facial expressions. This is the third video. On the first one I tried to do it on my own. On the second one I find the best tutorials. And on the third one, that is this one, I'm going to use a lot of expressions of reference to see if I can learn anything else about how to draw expressions. Now I have to be honest with you, the last few minutes I spent were using these images to try to draw the expressions myself, but I see that I couldn't do it and it was awful, and it was like this really lame videos with really lame drawings. I'm not going to try to show you that because it is embarrassing, and I'm sorry, I still have a lot to learn. So what I did was choose this scene from Sherlock. I found it while looking for human expressions. There were a lot of photos of famous people looking at the camera, making 1,000 different gestures. But considering that they're all looking in the front, I didn't know if it was the best thing to learn about volume, because when you're looking at a front face, it's not always the best. But I found this Benedict Cumberbatch doing all kinds of weird faces in what I assume is just one shot or two shots from Sherlock. I love that show. If you haven't seen Sherlock, you should go and watch it. So what I'm going to try to do right now is I'm going to bring the opacity down, and I am going to try to trace his face to see what I can learn about, well, how he expresses himself. Now the first thing that I want to do is I'm going to try to figure out the directions and the tensions that the muscles are making on the face. So let's begin with that. Now clearly you can see, because of the direction of the lips, and you can see by these curves here, that this is going this way. And he is stretching a bit his face. That's why you can tell, because his mouth is open and you can see his tongue, so he's not like this. So this is all going down. This is what makes his eyes so open. Now if you put a hand in front of the face, you can see that his eyebrows are not making any expression. Actually, they're just like normal, static. He's doing most of the expression in this one with just the lower part of the face, right from the nose down. In this one here, you can see that all this energy going here, and he's opening his mouth and he's not, this is still going down. He's not tensing any muscles. If you cover his eyes, his mouth is pretty relaxed. It looks like he's just talking. His eyes though, this is going up. He's just doing this with his eyes. Now this one, and this one is amazing because you think oh, this one is so obvious, it is so cartoony, but I was trying to draw it and it drove me a bit crazy. So here you can see that he's bringing his chin forward. What else? I'm trying to make the face, I don't know if it is my best face, because the eyebrows seem to be going up, but with this, he's still bringing all of this up, and he looks just so crazy. And I don't know, I'm trying to learn as I go here, I'm sorry. I can tell, if you look at his nose, you can tell that here the tension of his mouth is bringing the nose down, and here the nose is going up. Hi everyone, I don't know what the hell happened, but for some reason all the audio on my recording went crazy for the next 2 minutes and a half, so I'm going to do a voiceover. As you can see, all the tension of the muscles on the cheek are going up, and apparently I'm moving to the next image. Now, what's impressive about this one is, well, you just focus on the nose. See how the nose is all stretched up? and at the same time is stretched down. Well, you can also see here on the cheeks that everything is going towards the point between the nose and the eyebrows, while the sides of the eyebrows are going up. It is all enhanced by the lower eyelid that is going up as well to make his face more crazy, and then he's bringing all of his face, all of his mouth forward. Now this one is a lot more relaxed than the previous one. You can tell that the eyebrow does some kind of like wavy line. One of them is going up, the other one is going down. This is like if you cover the eyes in the camera, like if you cover the screen, you can see that the mouth is pretty relaxed. And I'm moving to the next one really fast. And here is just a regular smiley face. Everything is going up. It is still some kind of crazy psychopath face, but still, it's a pretty normal face. And here is Watson. He has a really relaxed face, and he's not doing much except for raising just a bit the center of his eyebrows to look a little bit concerned. And that is, I believe, exactly what I was saying. Now we are going to return to the regular video. Sorry for this mistake, I promise not to do it again. This is it, let's go back. So you can tell by the nose that this is coming down. You can tell like the neck is so important in this particular gesture. So since it is all coming down, there's not a lot of muscle concentrating here, like there's not a lot of volume here. Now because this is coming down, this is more open. And this, well, if you draw it, you can see that it is actually pretty relaxed. It's not like, they're not doing anything very particular. The mouth, there are these wrinkles in his face, and the ones on the neck that you can see that he has been all backwards. So it looks pretty okay, like for a really basic thing, it looks okay. Now this one, he's bringing himself forward. Now he's still like, he's bringing this up, which amounts to just a bit of tension here. You can tell by his nose that this is going down, like this is going down. Well, his mouth is here. He's not doing like, there's not a lot of tension in his mouth. His eyes are like really closed. And you can tell by his wrinkle that there's a lot of energy just concentrating right here. Like if I made this disappear, can you tell like all of this here is going down, and all of this like from this part up is all concentrating, which doesn't mean that he's bringing his cheeks up. It just says he's like all of this from this part up. Now let's keep going just a bit. And this one, because there's a thing, this one has a thing with the eyebrows that, well, they just look like they're up, right? But there's some certain crazy person look in his face that I don't know what it makes it look like such a crazy person. Maybe it is. Okay, let's see. Because all of this is going up, you can tell, like, compare the two noses. If you compare the two noses, you can tell that one is going down and the other one is going up. Like all the nostrils are going up. So by going up, he brings this like way up. And his lower eyelid is also going like way up. And this is also like really stretching his mouth wide and open. and showing his teeth, which makes him look like even crazier. And this is just like if you had to be a cartoon version, is it just this? He looks crazier on the picture. I think it's a pretty good approach, I believe. I don't know. Maybe. Well, let's see. Let's try different sets of eyebrows until I finally get it. Like this? No, this is just where it... I'm sorry, I'm going like really simplifying this. Well, yes, he's just raising them. There's not any magical thing to them. They're just up. But so is all of this, like all of this is going up, all of this is going up, all of this is going up. In this one, let's see. This is going like there seems to be some kind of escalation towards, like if you see them, if this were an animation, you can see that this is all going down, and then this part is still going down, but this is like focusing, all this going a bit up and concentrating on this part, and once it's there, it all starts going up. And then here, like this part is going even more up, giving him more of a crazy look. But this part is like concentrating like this. If it had to be a really, really cartoony face, it's more something like this. But since all of this is going up, and this brings the nostrils like really close to the eyes and really up, but at the same time he's bringing this down and forward. You can see that suddenly his nose is stretching because he's going like this, but also he's doing this, so he's like, so his nose is really stretched. I mean, look at this nostril and compare it, for example, with like, well, this one or this one. You can tell how even though the nose is not stretchy itself, the nostrils really adapt to whatever the cheeks and the jaw are doing. So this is like really stretched here. And his neck is like super tense, look at that. And now this is more like a normal, relaxed, not crazy people looking gesture. Now I did this one already in another video, so you can see that this is going, both of them are going up, so the eyelid is going to be closed like this. Now this gesture is just like one wave. And then you can tell that because of the way he's tilting his head and the way he's lifting this eyebrow, that all of this is going just a bit more up than this part. So this is why one nostril is more relaxed than the other. Like this one is going just a bit up. It is something like this. Now his mouth is pretty relaxed, he's not doing anything crazy. And neither is his jaw. It's all pretty normal. And then he's laughing, well, like a crazy person, once again. But still, you know, this goes up, so the nostrils go up. He's really good at lifting his lower eyelid like this, like a crazy person. But it is just a smiley face, even though it is a little bit scary. Like all of this goes up. And he has the weirdest smile in the world. And, well, that's pretty much it for this smile. It would go like something like this on this side. And he has these wrinkles. that accentuate the gesture. And then Watson, which, like, if you really look, like, his eyes are like really relaxed eyes. So is the face. The only thing he has is like this. So what did we learn from this video? I don't really know, honestly. It all has to do with the same things that I told you on the first video, and what I mean by that is that, well, when the face is stretched, you can tell that it affects how the eye is opened. And if everything is getting squishy, you'll see that there's no way to like open the eyes when bringing the eyebrows down and the cheeks up. So, and apparently using the lower eyelids and the upper eyelids, of course, to accentuate gestures is pretty useful. So what I'm going to do tomorrow is that I am going to try to draw some extra gestures myself, and I'm going to focus a bit on the squishiness of the face, not by gestures but by external factors like getting a punch or getting like your cheek pulled and things like that. So stay tuned, that's going to be the last video. I'm Javi, I Can Draw. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!